Alright, boys, we're live. Let's get straight into it. Day 4, we haven't finished a single book. Alright, so I think I've been past here. Give the signal corpse. I think I've been there, yeah. Alright, so I was just here. There's a new letter. Dear Sir, if only 4% of all readers accept this offer, it will take all the sets we have on hand. That happens. So we have the urgency factor in here already. If only 4% is very specific, like this offer, it will take all the sets we have on hand. It's really grabbing by scarcity already, and it once again just matches the train of thought of the reader, because they're trying to attract type of people that would be interested in the Shakespeare pieces, right? 20 volumes in the real rabbit. Yeah. If that happens, we cannot make and offer you a new edition at less than 5 times the price shown above. Less than 5 times. So 5 times the price. These are bedrock facts that we absolutely guarantee. Read the enclosed circular for the explanation. We emphasize them because it is such an extraordinary bargain, and unless you act at once you will lose it forever. Sign the enclosed card now, and you will get these 20 exquisite little volumes promptly, so you would lose it forever. Put it off and you can get them all at all unless you are prepared to pay 5 times the price. Shakespeare, preeminent as to all time and all nations, is also preeminently the author to have a convenient pocket size. Every sentence, every word is a gem, brilliant, imperishable. Perishable means something that cannot perish. Yeah, no fucking shit, that cannot perish. But what does perish mean? Perish, decay, or be destroyed. Can we perishable? Okay, I should have just given it some context. Video. Okay. 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 Perishable. Naturally, we are confining this most attractive bargain of years to review. Review of review subscribers. All you have to do to get in on it is to become a subscriber to the review of reviews. I think that over 250,000 of the best born people are doing anyhow without any wonderful Shakespeare inducement. And to clinch it, you have the privilege of returning the books and getting your money back in full if, when examining it, you wish to do so. And to clinch it, so you can't lose by signing and mailing your card. You can get the best bargain of your life. You must act now, before these few hundred cents are not sincerely yours. If you're already a subscriber to the Review of Reviews, your subscription will be extended a year from its present date of expiration. People buy magazines mostly station to get the most sources. Instruction they may be posted. This one is a premium, so it's sent from the plane. Just for a premium rare. It's done. $30,000 or 40,000 copies of Here's the way we did it. Dear reader, this context to glitch means to those who want the best for themselves and their young people. Okay, so this is clearly already appealing to a certain type of audience. This matches the train of thought, the people who want the best for themselves. Dear reader, if you had a committee of wise literary experts picking out for you from all the 94,000 short stories published in the last 4 years, just those that are worthwhile, thrilling, tragic, or charmingly witty. Just the stories that are really worth your reading and preserving. Quick. Witty. Would you esteem it a service and would you value having these 64 selected master stories to enjoy yourself and read to others? 20 volumes Shakespeare, $1. Wow. That's crazy. That's a whole lot of books. Oh my god. Shakespeare. Further, these 8 volumes of 64 silver stories were serviceably bound in heavy paper covers and given to you free. As a subscriber to Review of Reviews, would you snap up the chance? No, what the fuck? Visual diagram. Shut up. The distinctive archive achievement in the American fictions is the short story. Gems are appearing every month or so. How can you find them? Buried in an avalanche of 6,000 stories, published every year in 100 periodicals and books. Problem cannot solved by you. Periodicals. Periodicals are publications that come out on a regular schedule, for example, weekly, monthly, or quarterly. They include things like magazines, journals, and newspapers, all of which release new issues at set intervals in year, except 100 periodicals means 100 regularly published magazines or journals. Let me see the periodical. Oh, American Cheek. $400 million divorce. Oh my god. Brother, you're cooked. What is this? Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, whatever. The problem cannot be solved by you, but it has been solved for you by the Society of Arts and Sciences, which has been, through these 4 years of reading and studying each of this vast number of stories, to make the O. Henry Memorial Award, the prizes that go to the really significant outstanding short stories appearing each year. In each volume is an introduction showing how and why the prizes were awarded, in interest to everyone who appreciates a quirky short story, and absolutely invaluable to the younger folk whose tastes and standards are forming. Alright, so I'm reading the Robert Collier letter book, and one question that has popped up in my mind as I'm reading the ads and the letters inside his book is, what was the average salary of the American man in by the time he wrote this book, by the time Robert Collier wrote this book? So I recall he mentioning some dates, some times where he was in 1918, 1919. So during the periods of the First World War, And since he's mentioning like $3, $4, I mean, nowadays that's relatively nothing, but I would love to compare um, how that pricing would be compared to the average salary. So if this average salary was, for example, $100, then I would have a better idea of whether this is a higher ticket product or a lower ticket product that's easier to sell. All right. I'm already falling asleep. That time. Come on, ChatGPT, hurry the fuck up. Nigger. What are you? Bro, this is bullshit. Right, I sense that this is really big bullshit. Uh, maybe the um, maybe the value of the US dollar was really high and you needed very little money. For example, $10 in the 1910s, 1920s wouldn't get you the same thing that $10 costs you today because of massive inflation. So I want you to figure out, just use your brain a little and figure out um, how much like was the exact number on dollars, but taking into account the value of the coin of the USD. Okay. Whatever. This is just okay. So how much did the average American? Okay. You better not fucking hallucinate. Okay, so they would get like around $60, $70. Oh wow, not so long. Bro, holy shit. That's interesting. Uh-huh. Okay, I got it. I understand now. Really, same time, you will be put on a subscription list of a review of reviews for 18-month subscription price, $4 per year. You will receive bills for the subscription in monthly installments of 75 cents. The review of reviews has been. I'll just read until 150 and I'm done. I'm fucking almost sleeping here. Alright, whatever. Finished here. I'm gonna finish the stream. I'm quite literally like half asleep here, so whatever. I'll be able to stream more on like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Well, I'm really tired.